Everyone's gonna look for instant who to blame. At the end of the day, I don't know that you can place blame on the Hayward situation here simply because I think this was how it got played. Indiana's out there on the table. That helps drive up the price. Charlotte swoops in last minute. Jordan's like, all right, if it's going to take this to get it done, that's what it's going to take. And he does it, and he's gone. You're left holding the bag on a few unfortunate situations here, and you wonder what he could have done potentially to stave it off in advance. The answer is, I don't know. I don't know if anything. That's the thing. It just is the reality. The reality, and that's what everybody's mad about, is that it sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. So naturally, when something happens, you'll want to turn around and blame people. It's going to make you feel better. I don't know. When we unpack it over days
in the playoffs, when Marcus Smart is yelling at his teammates, and it just he's got to get. We've all been in the back where they've had player meetings.
Nick. Huh? It's an embarrassment when you're yelling at your teammates.
No. The way that went out to the media, that they allowed that to get out to the media was embarrassing.
Nick, I don't care how it gets out. Teams are going to have that kind of stuff. And it's not say everything is going to be behind closed doors. It's not.
But Max, he walked out in the hall and told Gary Washburn.
I don't care if he walked out and pulled his damn pants down.
He made manscaper.
Those things happen when you play with a team and you get emotional. And did you want Marcus to be happy about that performance?
I'm not mad at Marcus. I think the coach needs to control the locker room.
Performance. With him being mad, did you see a different team in the next game?
And then they lost the following game. I like Brad a lot, but this is year over year after year. On the stretch, 18, we had the Marcus Smart in Game 7. Last year was a disaster. Kyrie. Last year ended up with a disaster in the Eastern Conference Finals. Kyrie was a disaster. So, I mean, I like Brad. I think he's brilliant, but there's got to be a point where we say maybe if the one guy who was supposedly like a little brother to him wanted to leave, I don't know. When Marcus Smart is yelling at his teammates, and it just he's got to get. We've all been in the back where they've had player meetings.
Nick. Huh? It's an embarrassment when you're yelling at your teammates.
No. The way that went out to the media, that they allowed that to get out to the media was embarrassing.
Nick, I don't care how it gets out. Teams are going to have that kind of stuff. And it's not say everything is going to be behind closed doors. It's not.
But Max, he walked out in the hall and told Gary Washburn.
I don't care if he walked out and pulled his damn pants down.
He made manscaper.
Those things happen when you play with a team and you get emotional. And did you want Marcus to be happy about that performance?
I'm not mad at Marcus. I think the coach needs to control the locker room.
Performance. With him being mad, did you see a different team in the next game?
And then they lost the following game.
He's got dates. He's got ladies. He's got to get. He's got to get going.
COVID's rearing its ugly head. I haven't been on a date in ages.
Well, you're being responsible, Jimmy, and we thank you for it.
But if you're a girl watching, slide in.
That's not what we do. This might be true, is because it actually hurts Danny's case to find out, that if this would be true, that they were about to offer $100 million and the Pacers were too, is way higher than we thought and not too far off from the 120 he got from Charlotte. It feels like Danny kind of held his cards a little bit too long and Charlotte swooped in. It's possible Gordon always was going to wait and see, but the reason I don't believe it is that 2-day extension never would have been granted. And it appears that the reason behind not doing this is Danny didn't like Miles Turner. So we're back to the is something better than nothing debate here.